Anime fans, One Piece fans, what is good? The answer to that question, of course, is One Piece. One Piece is what's good, and today we're going to be discussing how strong is Gear 2nd Luffy. So I noticed in this community, when people are power scaling the character, if the character has many forms, they don't necessarily focus on one form. They might if it's a new form, but they just usually focus on the accumulative power of the character, like all their forms. Like if you're power scaling Luffy, how strong is Luffy? But lots of times they don't focus on one form, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. How strong is Gear 2nd Luffy? Not base Luffy, not 3rd gear Luffy, not 4th gear Luffy, just 2nd gear Luffy. How strong is he going to be? How strong is Gear 2nd Luffy? Now, the first time we saw Gear 2nd was when Luffy was fighting Blueno in Enna's lobby, and later on Rob Lucci. That was the first gear we'd ever seen from Luffy, and it's not hard to power scale Gear 2nd pre-time skip. It was as strong as Rob Lucci. Like, that's plain to see. That fight could have gone either way. It's actually a little bit bogus that Luffy won, but he did win, so we can just say Gear 2nd pre-time skip was equal to Rob Lucci pre-time skip. Now, post-time skip, Gear 2nd is definitely much stronger, because when Luffy was fighting the Pacifista pre-time skip, he couldn't even damage it. It took the whole crew just to take down a Pacifista. But post-time skip Gear 2nd, Luffy could one-shot a Pacifista with ease, like no trouble at all. Easy. Now, that means Gear 2nd is many times stronger than it was pre-time skip. So, how strong is Gear 2nd Luffy? So, you kind of need someone to compare it with. Now, I think Gear 2nd Luffy is as strong as base Sanji post-time skip. So, base Sanji could one-shot a Pacifist as well. I know some people will be triggered at me for saying Sanji was as strong as Gear 2nd Luffy, or be triggered for me saying he's not stronger than Gear 2nd Luffy, but honestly, I think if they get mad at me for saying Sanji, just base Sanji right now is as strong as Gear 2nd Luffy, they're underrating Gear 2nd Luffy. Now, Gear 2nd Luffy, if he's as strong as Sanji, that translates to a little bit stronger than Oven and Daifuku, which means, I think, 4th commander level. So, we know that Oven and Daifuku are very powerful characters, and Sanji was fighting them. I do believe if it was an all-out battle, Sanji would have been able to take him out, and I think that Snack is only a little bit stronger than Oven and Daifuku, not by a huge amount, so I think that Sanji would be equal to that of Snack, and I think Gear 2nd Luffy would also be equal to Snack. And I know people would be like, well, we haven't seen Snack, but as I said, just Snack's gonna be in between Oven and Daifuku and Cracker, so I figure just the place I have him at in my mind, just between those two, would be how strong I envision Sanji and Gear 2nd Luffy to be. Now, some people might say, well, Gear 2nd Luffy, 4th commander level, that's kind of a lot, man. But if you think about it, Gear 4th is like first-hand level. Just raw Gear 4th, in terms of just raw power and destructive capability, that is first-hand level destructive capability. The problem comes from the time limit and how well Luffy can control it, not the actual form's raw power, right? I don't think it's a stretch to say that Luffy in Gear 2nd is the raw power is equal to that of a 4th hand, and in Gear 4th, his power is equal to that of a 1st hand, because the difference between those two titles is very big. It's quite a big gap. Like, a 1st hand will be doing much more than a 4th commander level guy, so I think that is fair to say. That's like the difference between someone a little bit stronger than Oven and someone as strong as Katakuri. Like, the destructive capability is much different, so I do believe that's where Gear 2nd Luffy stands in terms of power scaling. Just Gear 2nd Luffy, not base, not 3rd gear, not 4th gear, just Gear 2nd. I believe that's how strong Gear 2nd is, 4th commander level, because I don't think it's a stretch to say that Gear 2nd Luffy could defeat Oven or Daifuku and probably fight evenly with Snack or something like that. But yep, that's it for this video. Comment down below how strong you think Gear 2nd Luffy is. If you think it's weaker than Oven and Daifuku, if you think it's stronger than Snack, as strong as Snack, like, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, and only if you enjoy my content, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more One Piece content, and I will see you next video.